Today is Sunday, April 20th. It's Palm Sunday in the Greek Orthodox Church, and we're at Mykonos Restaurant. It's really early, but we didn't have much lunch, so we're having a very early supper. Here's Jim. He's helping himself to some bread. What did you do today, Jim?
I got up, ran some errands, I went to church, and after church I saw parts of 5 or 6 soccer games, and I was working with young referees, and for all the referees I worked with, today was their very first game, so they were all nervous.
They were nervous, but how did they do?
Well, like all referees, they have room to improve, and we'll work with them. None of the referees had an influence on the outcome of the game or even a goal being scored, which is good. And the biggest challenge for assistant referees that run on the sideline, most of them are right-handed, and when they turn and run along the touch line, along the sideline to the goal line, they keep the flag in their right hand and the referee can't see it. So all of the assistants that I worked with today had that as their #1 challenge, switching the flag to their left hand.
Mykonos is one of our favorite restaurants. We've probably eaten here 150 times or more. We've eaten here for years.
You want to take a picture?
Sure.
Since you got it in your hand. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hoppa! This is our waiter. His name is?
Vasily.
Vasily.
Yes.
Thank you, Vasily.
Excuse me. Careful.
There's our saganaki. So here's our saganaki. We usually always order it, and we pretty much always finish it off too. We're driving home in the car now, and it's still a beautiful day. And we have nothing in particular planned for the rest of the evening. It's 5:30 and we've had dinner, which is pretty unusual. I'll give you a shot next of Jim driving the car. Look, Mom, no hands. So we're stopped now for the light at, I don't know, somewhere. Dempster.
And Greenwood.
Dempster and Greenwood. And Jim's driving this old Honda that he's had now for, what, 6 years?
It will be 7 in the fall.
That was a pretty good guess off the top of my head then.
111,247 miles.
When are you going to be looking for a new car?
Not for a long time.
Why?
Because this one is adequate and new cars are costly.
What, you could give this to one of your children. Oh wait, one of them already.
Excuse me?
One of them already has a car, and the other one doesn't really need one, does he?
Not only does he not need one, it would be, I think, fairly called a hindrance.
Why would it be a hindrance?
Because it's expensive to park down in DePaul. It doesn't have much utility. And someone would have to pay the insurance, not me.
Yeah, that's a pretty good point. I'd like a new car though.
Why don't you get a new car then?
Well, because my car's pretty good.
It's very good. Although when I get a new car, I'm thinking about getting a hybrid, and I like the Ford Escape hybrid.
Oh, I would like to have a hybrid also.
Now, that car in the middle of the street has no idea what it's doing. Sheesh.
Well, so you're thinking I should trade in my Escape and get a hybrid?
Well, I hadn't exactly... that sounds like a wonderful idea.
Oh.